What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of We Can Learn a Lot Ethically from Batman. Seth, I got a bad feeling about this episode.
Oh man, is that a Star Wars reference?
Maybe.
Oh no!
It might be a Star Wars reference because we're doing A New Hope.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Sick transition into that, Carter.
This podcast is being recorded from a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, I'm getting excited now.
Yep.
If you couldn't tell from how much we talk and adore, both of us really like Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
Considering that we've only talked about it once.
Well, you know, there's a lot to talk about, and I wanted to save it because I really love Star Wars. And I realized on this most recent rewatch how much I love Star Wars.
Star Wars is great.
It's been a long time since I've seen A New Hope.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
It's pretty good, especially for its time, I would say. What was it, made in,
77, I think? 77?
I was off. I was going to say 75.
I think it was 77.
Either way, pretty good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say pretty good. Pretty great.
Yeah, it's not 75, because there would have been a big party this year if it was 75, because it would have
Oh, yeah,
50.
it is 77. You're right. I saw a post on Instagram about that.
Yeah. 2 years, and then Star Wars turns 50.
That's pretty crazy.
A New Hope turns 50.
Even though we're definitely not alive during that time.
No, but May 4th that year is going to be fun.
It is going to be fun. I hope LEGO reveals some pretty dope sets.
I actually need to do something for May 4th. Like, I always say I'm going to do something, and then I end up watching, like, an episode of the Clone Wars, and that's, like, it.
I mean, we can do something.
I don't have time for a movie. Like, I end up watching, like, the finale of Clone Wars.
Hint, hint, maybe we're going to do that.
Cough, cough.
Probably in the future.
Probably.
Which is a great...
Oh, yeah.
It's a great episode.
Awesome show. It does, if you've tried to start it, the first time I tried to start it, first season's kind of slow.
Yeah.
But it gets so much better. And I know I hate it, too, when shows start out with a slow season. It's kind of like... Ugh.
It's pretty funny. My brother-in-law really likes the first season.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... It has its
good.
moments,
yeah.
But I remember trying to watch it like 4 times, so I've seen the episode with Yoda and the Clankers like 4 or 5 times because I just try to start the show and then I give up. So.
Yeah. I like the first season. I feel like it's pretty simple to start off, you know?
Yeah, it's just...
It balloons into one of the greatest shows ever made.
Yeah. Alright, so let me get into this plot summary in case anyone hasn't seen it or it's been a while. So... A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, amid a galactic civil war, Rebel Alliance spies have stolen blueprints to the Death Star, a colossal space station built by the Galactic Empire that is capable of destroying entire planets. Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan, secretly a rebel leader, has obtained the schematics, but her ship is intercepted and boarded by Imperial forces under the command of Darth Vader. Leia is taken prisoner, but the droids R2-D2 and C-3PO escape with the plans, crashing on the nearby desert planet of Tatooine. Darth Vader learns of this and orders the Imperials to pursue the droids. The droids are captured by Jawas, who sell them to the moisture farmers, Owen and Beru Lars, and their nephew, Luke Skywalker. While Luke is cleaning R2, he discovers a recording of Leia requesting help from a former ally named Obi-Wan Kenobi. R2 goes missing, and while searching for him, Luke is attacked by Tusken Raiders. He is rescued by Obi-Wan, going as Ben. He tells Luke about his past as one of the Jedi Knight's former peacekeepers of the Galactic Republic, who drew mystical abilities from the Force but were exterminated by the Empire. Luke learns that his father, also a Jedi, fought alongside Obi-Wan during the Clone Wars until Vader, Obi-Wan's former pupil, turned to the dark side of the Force and murdered him. Obi-Wan gives Luke his father's lightsaber, the signature weapon of the Jedi. R2 plays Leia's full message in which she begs Obi-Wan to take the Death Star plans to Alderaan and give them to her father, a fellow veteran, for analysis. Luke initially declines Obi-Wan's offer to accompany him to Alderaan and learns the way of the Force. Still, he is left with no choice after Imperial stormtroopers murder his family and destroy his home while searching for the droids. Seeking a way off the planet, Luke and Obi-Wan travel with their droids to the city of Mos Eisley and hire the smuggler Han Solo and his Wookiee partner Chewbacca, pilots of the starship Millennium Falcon. Before the Falcon reaches Alderaan, the Death Star commander, Grand Moff Tarkin, has the planet obliterated by the station's super laser. En route to Alderaan aboard the Falcon, Obi-Wan begins Luke's training in the use of the Force, but the old Jedi is overwhelmed by emotion when the planet is destroyed and millions of people are killed. Upon arrival, the Falcon is captured by the Death Star's tractor beam, but the passengers avoid detection and infiltrate the station. As Obi-Wan leaves to deactivate the tractor beam, Luke persuades Han and Chewie to help him rescue Leia, who is scheduled for execution. After refusing to reveal the location of the rebel base, after disabling the tractor beam, Obi-Wan sacrifices himself in a lightsaber duel against Vader, which allows the rest of the group to escape using a tracking device placed on the Falcon. The Empire locates the rebel base on the moon Yavin 4. Analysis of the Death Star schematics reveals a weakness in a small exhaust port leading directly to the station's reactor. Luke joins the Rebels' X-Wing squadron in a desperate attack against the Death Star, while Han and Chewbacca leave to pay off a debt to the crime lord Jabba the Hutt. In the ensuing battle, Vader leads a squadron of TIE fighters and destroys several Rebel ships, while Tarkin orders the Death Star to maneuver into position to destroy Yavin 4. Han and Chewie unexpectedly return in the Falcon, knocking Vader's ship off course before he could shoot Luke down. Guided by the voice of Obi-Wan, Luke uses the Force to aim his torpedoes into the exhaust port, causing the Death Star to explode moments before it can fire on the Rebel base. Vader regains control of his ship, sees the destruction of the Death Star, and flees into deep space. Leia awards Luke and Han medals for their heroism in a triumphant ceremony.
Very nice.
And that's Star Wars.
Yeah, that's pretty much Star Wars.
Yep, that's the whole story.
That's it. It ends there. Yep. No other movies, just the one.
No, that's it.
Yep. Little did we know that the second movie is the best one.
Yeah. I have no comment. Yeah. That's facts.
Where do you want to start?
I'll just say it was released on May 25th, 1977.
So you were right.
Yep.
I was wrong.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
You'll probably correct me on something. It's fine.
It's okay.
It's a back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Hamill plays Luke Skywalker. Harrison Ford is Han Solo. Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah. Carrie Fisher is Leia Organa. Alec Guinness plays Obi-Wan.
Famously, he hated that movie.
Oh, he hated it so much.
He hates it so much. He thought it was the stupidest thing ever.
He was like a Shakespearean trained actor, so this is like...
This is child's play.
Space guys shooting at each other. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah. He hated it so much. I don't know if that's in your behind the scenes stuff.
No, yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he hated it.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones did the voice of Darth Vader. And
classic.
David Prowse was in the suit.
David Prowse is also not... He was pretty annoyed that he was not the voice of Darth Vader.
Didn't he have kind of a higher pitched voice, so they didn't want him to be Vader?
He wasn't higher pitched. It's probably like my voice.
Yeah.
But like, he was also Scottish. And like, okay, no, not being rude to Scottish people, and like, I feel like Scottish people have kind of mean voices, but his was not.
And not for Darth Vader. Like, I can't imagine anyone else doing the voice.
Yeah. And he was pretty peeved that he wasn't the voice, and like I think he threw a big old fit about it, and he wasn't allowed at like conventions. He was fired, and like I think that's how the story goes. But Peter Cushing plays Governor Tarkin, another classically trained actor. Him and Alec Guinness were like the kind of draw to this movie. Like
whoa, these guys are in this movie. It must be good. It's kind of like what Jack Nicholson did for the Batman.
Yeah.
Like all the rest of the actors were relatively unknown.
Yeah.
At the
I
time.
love Tarkin a lot.
Oh,
I think he's a pretty underrated character. He's not in much.
I mean, he dies in this movie.
Well, yeah,
so
he dies.
He's just in like that stuff that happens like right before. Like
he's in some Clone Wars arcs, and he's in the Bad Batch.
He's in Clone Wars. He's in Rebels. I think he's in the Bad Batch.
He's in Rogue One.
Yeah,
I don't think
for a couple
talks
seconds
at all because he had already passed away.
Yeah, he's fully CGI at that point.
Yeah. So like, he was already, but yeah.
Yeah. So the effects, man.
That still look pretty good today.
So far ahead of their time.
Yeah.
Like they hold up. Like there's not a lot of shots where I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
except for I think the stuff added later, like
after it's worse.
Yeah, 100% worse. I wish Disney Plus, if any Disney Plus executives are gonna listen to this, just put the original versions out there.
Put the 77 one out there because the little head movement from Han, where they changed that he shot first, which Han shot first.
Han shot first. In the original, he didn't.
Greedo didn't even shoot.
Yeah,
Han shot before him. Now both of them shoot at the same time, and Greedo's just a horrible shot, and that head movement from Han looks so bad.
And like, I think my least favorite moment of the new CGI, new in quotes because it was added in like the 90s, is when they're in they just entered Mos Eisley, and like that big monster weird creature like moves in front of the camera for it's like 15 seconds, and it doesn't even look that good.
No,
I hate that.
No. The new effects are bad. The only one that I'm like that looks decent is Jabba.
I wouldn't even say that. I mean, it looks better than the other stuff. I wish that scene wasn't even in there.
Yeah.
It wasn't in the original, and original.
It was. It just wasn't like the big slug. He was just a big guy.
No, that scene wasn't even like in the original cut of the movie.
Yeah,
I don't think. What?
In theaters, he was just a human.
Oh.
Just a big human.
I thought it was a deleted scene.
When they added, it might have been. But when they added Jabba in Return and made him what he is, they went back and changed it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
In New Hope. But yeah, so the scroll, I love the scroll. Like the scroll of the words.
Oh yeah, the title scroll.
Yeah, such a good way to establish like
what's going on.
Like prior things are happening. This is not the beginning of the story. You are going into something that's already happening.
Yeah.
And
this war's been going on for what, 20 years? 10 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But like the scroll, there's a couple of exceptions, but the scroll is mainly the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
Which I like too, that it's like the main story of Star Wars has the scroll. Yeah. Like most of the extended projects don't have it.
Ahsoka has it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go away from you. It's just straight up and down, and I think that looks so weird.
Yeah, and Clone Wars doesn't have it. Clone Wars has the intro with the guy talking.
Yeah.
But like the movies don't have it.
Yeah,
Rogue One and Solo don't have it.
Yeah, I like that too. I never actually noticed that, but now that you said that and thinking about it.
Speaking of Solo, that movie proves that Han shot first. Yeah. Woody Harrelson teaches him to shoot first. And at the end of the movie...
Oh, gosh, I forgot Woody Harrelson was in that movie.
He's his teacher.
Yeah.
He's his, mentor. He teaches him to shoot first. And at the end of the movie, Solo kills him by shooting first. Yeah. So, Disney tried... I guess Disney was trying to correct their mistake. But I wish
they still haven't corrected it.
But it's still on Disney+, Plus, but whatever.
I think my box set copy of A New Hope is different.
It might... It might be where Greedo actually shoots first, because there was one where he shot first and then Han shot after.
Yeah, it might be that version. I haven't watched my box set copy in a long
one on Disney Plus is they both shoot at the same time, because there were a couple of changes to that.
Yeah.
The Star Destroyer flying over the camera does such a good job of showing like how powerful the Empire is in just one shot. Because you see the tiny little rebel thing fly, and you're like, oh, spaceship, and then this huge, absolutely huge thing that doesn't even look like a ship at first starts flying over, and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah, I love the scale in that specific shot. It's great.
And most Star Wars movies have carried that on, and that's something that I love. That like the Star Destroyer fly over the camera.
Yeah, I like that too. That's a good shot. What do you think of the movie, like, pretty much exclusively following R2-D2 and C-3PO for like the first 15 minutes?
I like it.
I like it too.
I mean, some people argue that they're the main characters.
Anakin's the main character.
But they're in all of them.
So is Anakin.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Not in the sequels.
The sequels don't count.
Hey, man.
Don't even give me that.
We are inclusive of people who like the sequels. I don't like them, but I'm not going to bully them on the podcast.
I might.
Losers. Sorry, people who like the sequel.
Okay.
But George Lucas' sequels would have been better. If you like the sequels and you haven't read Legends, go read Legends.
Yeah, for real.
Vader's breathing.
Amazing.
Like, it doesn't matter what I'm watching. Like, I could be watching something that's not even Star Wars, and if that breathing shows up,
it's Darth Vader.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's in Wreck-It Ralph.
Like, just chills down my back. Like,
and Toy Story.
It doesn't matter how many times it shows up.
Yeah.
Like I was playing Fallen Order.
Oh, when he shows up, it's crazy.
The cameo at the end of the game, and you only hear his breathing, which is all you need. You don't need to see him.
Yeah.
Just hear his breathing and then have him walk in. It's the terror of, oh my gosh, is he really here?
Yeah.
Like, you hear the breathing, is he really here? Like, where is he?
Yeah.
It's awesome. And like, that's a pop culture thing. Like,
oh yeah. Like, if you don't know what Darth Vader's breathing is, then what's going on?
Like, even if you're not a Star Wars fan, you have to have heard his breathing. Like, that's just a testament to how big Star Wars is.
Yeah.
That's such a ingrained part of pop culture.
It is. I like his breathing a lot. I remember one time we went to Disneyland. I think that's when. But we did like this like meet and greet in quotes, like where we like walked in and we like talked to Darth Vader, and like this was in 2019, so I was younger, and like, oh my gosh, I was terrified. Like, he was big, he was tall, he touched my shoulder at one point, and I was like, oh
nope, get away from me.
I was like, don't do that.
Landry, one of the last times we went to Disney World, my younger brother, he fought Vader. Like, he did the Jedi training thing.
Nice.
It was so cool. Like, he got up there on the stage, and of course it's just like a big show, but to him, he's a freaking Jedi. So like, it was the coolest thing, and the stormtroopers came out, and they all like lined up and aimed their guns at him, and
those stormtroopers would have been toast.
Oh yeah, Vader came out and started fighting him, and it was the coolest thing.
That is pretty dope.
Like, those actors know what they were doing.
Oh yeah. Like,
Landry came out of that thinking that he was a Jedi.
Yeah.
He was using the Force all day. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
But so the escape pod. Why didn't
they should have shot it down?
Why didn't those guys shoot down the escape pod?
Because there was no human life forms on it.
It doesn't matter. The thing they're searching for isn't a human.
They didn't know they were searching for him yet. I think it's stupid that they didn't shoot it down, but I'm in defense of those guys. Listen, those rounds.
They're looking for the Death Star plans.
Those rounds of ammunition probably cost so much
money. They're lasers.
They still have rounds.
Okay, so like the theory that I found that I think I like the most is that like those guys, the officers or the weapons men, they're like ranked based on their like hit to miss ratio or like hit to kill. So like maybe they didn't shoot that.
They didn't want to miss like all
or
the
there was nothing on there, so like they didn't want to waste a shot.
That's what I'm saying.
For nothing that's on there.
Yeah.
And risk being like demoted or not getting a raise or just bad in the eyes of their superiors.
Which is Darth Vader, and that's terrifying.
Yeah.
What do you think about the design of Mr. Vader?
I love him.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think it does its job pretty nicely. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
If you saw that...
It's also practical. Like,
it is practical.
In Revenge, we figure out, like, he needs that to survive.
Yeah, he keeps them alive. There's a bunch of things, like, if you read, like, the extended lore of, like, how the suit works. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Like, his cape has a purpose. I can't remember what the purpose is. But, like, everything has a purpose, and, like, as a fan of that, like, I mean, as a fan of his suit design in general, like, his suit's dope, but, like, to learn what everything does, how it works,
and
so cool.
And that's something, too, like, I got some more info about, like, characters and things that people have asked questions about, but because Star Wars is almost 50 years old, like, people, like, the writers have just answered questions, like, things that shouldn't make sense in New Hope because it was one movie and not 50 years of a franchise.
Yeah.
Like, things that don't align with the greater lore, they've made make sense. They've given in-world explanations so that everything makes sense. Like, in the cantina, there's the guy who gets hit with a lightsaber, and there's blood.
I've always wondered
that shouldn't... Because it should cauterize the wound.
Yeah.
But his species, their blood doesn't boil. Like, that like, there's an in-world explanation for that. His species, their blood cannot get up to temperatures high enough to cauterize. So it just goes everywhere. Which, obviously, they just messed that up then because George Lucas he barely knew what a lightsaber was. Like, Star Wars was new.
Yeah. Which is wild to think about.
But now,
we all know.
Yeah, there's all explanations for that. I think 3PO may be one of my favorite characters.
I like 3PO.
He's hilarious.
He's pretty good. He's very rude, and I like
he's
that.
He's like that's another thing like we talked about in the Back to the Future. He's not trying to be funny.
Yeah, and
he's
funny.
Serious, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, I do like 3PO a lot. I think R2 is my favorite.
Yeah,
out of the droids,
he shines a lot more in the prequel trilogy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, he gets a lot more good moments.
Yeah, like when he helps Anakin blow up the mothership, his first mass murder.
Yeah,
yeah. I like the original two droids.
Yeah.
I think they're cool. I like how 3PO's wires, like, in his, like, midsection, like, some of them, like, they obviously just, like, grabbed some wires and just stuck it up there. Yeah. Like, there's nothing holding them really together. And, like, some of them, like, poke out. I think that's really funny. I like how his arms are, like, kind of always, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like, always,
stationary.
Like, yeah, like, they're at a joint. Like, they don't really move.
Yeah, they do move a little bit, but not a lot.
But not a lot.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being in that suit in the middle of the desert. That poor actor who was in that suit.
Have you seen the set pictures of him smoking a cigarette?
Apparently the guys who played R2 and C-3PO do not like each other.
Makes sense.
Or didn't like each other. I don't know if they're still alive, but did not like each other on the set.
I think R2 has passed away.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the scene with Luke looking over the sand dunes at the two suns.
He thinks he's so cool.
That's Star Wars.
He thinks he's
so iconic. With the theme song playing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, yes. Give me more.
Absolute cinema. It's great.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I think it's so funny. Because, like, I mean, this movie was in the 70s, and I know, like, Wizard of Oz kind of started the trend of, like, more fantastical movies, I would say. And I think this one really shot it more into...
It changed the game.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know, like, just the fact that this one odd little movie that had a minuscule budget... Not minuscule budget. It's a very small budget from what I know.
Yeah, it was... I mean, my information has it at $11 million. So...
Is that counting for inflation? Because that doesn't sound
right. That's at the time.
Interesting. Maybe not as small as I thought it would, but I mean,
still not a lot of money.
Yeah, still not a lot. But like,
I mean,
this itty bitty odd little movie about these people fighting this bigger than life galactic empire just exploded and was so popular and led to so many different kinds of movies. I just think that's so cool.
Yeah.
And like most people have seen Star Wars or know of Star Wars references.
Yeah, at least know of it.
Yeah, like the I'm your father, and like that's pretty iconic. The breathing, like you said, and like especially the sand dunes when he's looking at the double suns. I feel like, I swear that's been in like a movie theater trailer. Like this is movie theater stuff.
Probably like the
AMC
legacy of films. Probably.
Yeah, like back. I figured it was like an AMC thing, like back in the day where it was like cinema is magic, and like that was like the Star Wars show.
Heartbreak feels good here.
Yeah, but no, what?
It's what Nicole Kidman says.
I do not pay attention to that at all.
Heartbreak feels good here. Because AMC, we make movies better.
No, they don't.
I'm not crapping on AMC. I like our AMC in Morristown. I just love making fun of the Nicole Kidman ad.
I like our AMC too.
Yeah.
A lot of great memories there. Saw Jurassic World there. Saw Amazing Spider-Man there.
Saw Superman there.
Saw Superman.
I saw Fantastic Four there.
Yeah.
Lots of good
We
memories.
might talk about those movies in detail later.
Foreshadowing.
Alright, what else do you want to talk about?
Not
talking about story stuff yet. Just designs and characters.
I just like that, like, it's created, like, this movie is obviously part of a bigger world.
Yeah.
Like, he's leaving it open.
Yeah. You're obviously thrown into the middle of this universe.
Lucas left it open for a lot of things, which has become what Star Wars is. But like
a lot of things.
Like Ben talking about being Jedis. He says the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Like he says
this weird little throwaway line
became
in the first
a
movie.
9-season epic show.
Yeah, and the movie. Honestly.
And the movie. Like it became this huge part of Star Wars history. And it's a throwaway line.
Yeah, like I don't think. I mean, obviously, people gathered to it and was like, "What's the Clone Wars?"
Yeah.
But like, I feel like that was not their intention by saying that.
No,
like he was like, "Oh yeah,
no,
I fought in the Clone Wars," and
it
everyone
just,
was like,
"It just
what's the Clone Wars?"
It just sets up the connection between Ben and Luke's dad.
Yeah, who could that be? We don't know.
We don't know. He's a Jedi who was killed by Vader in the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
which isn't entirely wrong.
No, not at all.
But yeah,
what do you think? Since we're talking about him, what do you think about Obi-Wan?
I like him.
I like him too.
Yeah,
I think he's cool.
That's another thing that they his appearance. There's an in-world explanation for that because the Obi-Wan series on Disney Plus happens 10 years before A New Hope.
Yeah.
So like, how did he go from pristine Ewan
Pristine is a little much. I don't think Ewan McGregor specifically in that show is pristine.
Yeah, but he looks a lot better than Alec Guinness. Like he's not that old.
Maybe the sand dunes make you age faster.
It's two suns. That's
I mean, that makes
suns
sense.
are crap on the skin, so that's the in-world.
Sense.
Yeah, that's how they explain that. In 10 years, he goes from
Ewan McGregor
to Alec Guinness, who is way older. Like he looks way older.
I like Alec.
Oh yeah,
Alec Guinness in this movie a lot, and like obviously, I mean, he's in all the other ones, but like when he's there, being real life, like you can tell. I mean, he's an old guy, so you can tell that he's wise and stuff. And I like his character a lot.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan as a character is one of my favorite Star Wars characters in general. I think Obi-Wan's great.
I did not realize until this watch through that the first words he says are "Hello there."
Yeah,
I thought that joke came from the prequels.
No, he's always
I
said
did not
hello there.
realize that.
Yeah,
was in.
I mean,
in,
he does
that
that weird little scream, and then he takes off his head and says hello there.
Yeah, I did not.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Obi-Wan a lot in this movie. I think he's really cool. I like his. Obi-Wan's lightsaber design, one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah.
I like the skinny, the skinny top lightsabers. I think they look so sick. Like with Luke's lightsaber, with his green lightsaber, the one that he uses in Return of the Jedi. Like that one's obviously inspired by Obi-Wan's, but like Obi-Wan's looks so nice. I remember I had one of those like plastic whip out lightsabers of Obi-Wan.
Oh man, those were the thing.
Those were the thing back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, you could sling it and it would whip out.
Yeah. I like I that was always my favorite one to use. And Yeah.
So, question.
Answer.
How does gravity work on the Death Star?
Oh gosh,
Is
I
it
don't think I've
like-
ever thought about that.
Is it like floors? Like
I would assume that it was floors.
like it's on every floor you just stand flat?
I would assume
Or does it work
so.
like the Earth? Where it's like
So-
a circle, like
but
all
wouldn't-
around it.
But would it be like an onion, like where it's like layered?
Yeah. Like there's
Then what's this-
there's an the reactor.
Oh, I guess
The
that-
center's the reactor. Like there's an outer floor that's really big, and the farther you get in, the more clearance you have to have. Like
Yeah.
I'm guessing the one like close to the reactor is where like Vader's
I would assume that
bath is.
I would assume that he was more towards the top.
Maybe,
Because I mean, like,
but like that's
'cause,
that.
like the Emperor is on the top.
That, and that probably supports the floor.
Yeah.
Like it just starts at the bottom and goes up.
That's
But I
what
just
I
wondered,
assume.
like it's so huge. I just wondered
Yeah.
if there,
if there is a gravitational
like-
pull to it.
I mean, I'm assuming it is because it's bigger than a moon. So like
Yeah.
it's got to have like at a certain level. But I'm guessing they just generate their own gravity.
I don't know, man.
Like
I'm sure Daniel will let us know.
They have anti-gravity in Star Wars. Like, is that ever around? Like, there's-
Anti-gravity?
like I mean, I guess they do the ships. Like, you don't float around in the Falcon,
No.
so I guess they have it.
Yeah, they have gravity in the ships, but like,
So I mean, I
can
guess
they
they're-
turn off the gravity?
maybe.
I don't know. Daniel is my brother-in-law who we were talking about. He'll definitely tell me if we're
I'm
wrong
just
or
assuming
not.
it works like floors.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I just thought it was funny. Like I thought
like-
about
like
it
the
and
Lego
wondered
Death
if it
Stars.
was like an onion
Yeah.
with layers.
Yeah, I mean the Lego Death Stars are floor based,
Yeah.
but also those are the Lego Death
Yeah,
Stars.
so-
excited to see the $1,000 Death Star.
Yeah, I'm not excited to pay for it.
I'm not gonna pay for
I
it.
mean, me neither. But
Also, Death Star, iconic.
oh yeah,
I like the Death Star design. It's very odd,
yeah.
but
I like how it looks.
it's
and
very
that it
striking.
has texture to it. Like
Yeah.
some of the original drafts, it had like latches and knobs on it, and it would have looked like really like unfinished kind of. But I just like it that it has that one panel just like
Yeah.
all around it. The panels that look the same.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I remember, speaking about Legos again, I had like, do you remember like the Lego like itty bitty fighters
Yeah.
that you would buy and they like came in like the big planets, big in quotes. I had a Death Star one of those. That was one of my favorite things. I think my brother stepped on it.
Most of the like some of the
Or my
shots
dog
of the
ate
Death
it.
Star are just paintings.
Yeah, there's a lot of paintings.
There
in
are a
this.
lot of paintings in Star Wars. I think it's Empire that the famous one's from. Like when Vader comes off the ship and it's just the rows and rows of stormtroopers.
I thought that was Return of the Jedi. Because
it might be Return, but I don't think it's this one.
no, it's not.
Yeah, because the Emperor walks out
Yeah.
with him. So it's Return.
I think I don't know if it's a painting or if it's like a still frame like how they use with like animation. But when C-3PO is trying to get the attention of the Jawas or like the big Jawa ship, that when it's like it was so far away and it's
Yeah,
itty bitty.
it's him and the
Yeah.
dragon and like the rest of it is.
Yeah, I think that it's either a painting or a still frame.
And when Obi-Wan turns off the reactor and like the huge cavern below him, Alec Guinness is really like 5 feet above the floor,
yeah,
and it's just a painting.
yeah.
But yeah,
I like old painting stuff like that. I think it's really neat.
Tron has that big shot where he's in the office and only his cubicle is real, and
Yeah.
the rest of it's just a painting.
Yeah, I like that.
That
kind of
one you
stuff.
can, like once you know it, you can kind of see it.
Yeah, I feel like with Star Wars though, you can't
No,
really tell.
no,
And if you can, you're lying.
yeah. If you can't, it's because you know it's there and you're trying to force yourself.
Yeah, you're trying to be cool.
Yeah. I think it's cool that a lot of people don't know about the Force. Or, like, make fun of it like it's a dead thing. Like it's like this...
Yeah.
Like it's this kooky old
I thought you meant in like real life, and I was like, what are you talking
No,
about? dude?
in world.
Yeah.
Like, they think it's like this old, like, way of life. Like this
Yeah.
mystical thing, and they make fun of it. Like, Han makes fun of it a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, he's like, I don't believe that kind of stuff.
And the officer that almost dies on the Death Star, he makes fun of it, and then Vader chokes him out. The Force is real, buddy.
Yeah, you think I'm stupid?
Yeah,
you're not alive anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's definitely different from like how the prequels act, because like,
well, yeah, I mean they're in the middle of the Force.
Yeah,
like they have the Jedi Temple.
Yeah,
Jedi's have been they've only been gone for like
20 years,
like 2 decades, but it feels like they've been like the Empire's done a really good job of hiding them. It feels like they've been gone for hundreds.
Yeah, I like the old Jedi's. I think they're cool. Yeah. Alrighty, what else you want to talk about?
Stormtroopers. So like, are they just accurate for like the first 20 minutes of the movie, and then they decide to miss a lot?
Plot armor, man.
Because like in the Rebel ship, they hit a lot of people.
They do,
and then they kill his aunt and uncle.
Okay. Obviously, blasters, they're like guns, right? So if you get shot by one, you got a hole.
Yeah.
How on earth did they freaking singe?
Okay.
Singe them.
Theory. It wasn't the Stormtroopers. This is a popular theory. It was Boba Fett. Because of a line in Empire.
How did he singe them?
A flamethrower?
How hot is this flamethrower?
I don't know. Like,
golly, dude.
Or like a bomb or something?
Yeah, he just grabbed a pumpkin bomb from Green Goblin and threw it over there.
But there's a line in Empire when Vader is hiring the bounty hunters. He says no disintegrations.
Yeah,
and turns and looks at Boba Fett.
He's like, hey, man.
So
it was one time.
I don't know, and that feels pretty uncharacteristic for the Stormtroopers because they can't hit a shot.
Yeah, they cannot hit a shot unless you're a side character, then they'll shoot you dead.
But like Luke and Leia in that tiny little window outside of the elevator, they just can't hit them at all. There's like 10 of them just raining down fire.
Yeah,
can't hit them. Like not even close.
I think it would have been funny if they did get hit, but it was like in like
there's 2 people
arm or something,
maybe 50 feet away from you, and there's 10 of you, and you're supposed to be the most dangerous army in the galaxy.
Yeah,
and you can't hit them.
Maybe Darth Vader was force watching them and directing the bullets,
Sure.
and to make sure they didn't hit him.
Yeah,
I feel like he would have killed Han though.
Yeah,
I feel like Vader wouldn't like Han. Vader wouldn't approve of Han. Like in a dating Leia sense. No, he'd be like, nah, dude, you're a scallywag.
Uh-huh.
You can't date my daughter.
Jedi mind tricks.
Cool.
So cool. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Get away from me,
These
old
are
man.
not the droids you're looking for. They were cool until Rey tried to use them.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Dang, Carter.
Sorry, sequel people. That scene just popped in my head where she tried really hard and couldn't, like, she was... Really? Like, it looked like she was constipated and having a hard time.
Yeah.
And she couldn't get one out.
Yeah. Okay, Carter. Okay.
Sorry. So, the Cantina music. Love that song.
Amazing. So, there's this app I used to have. It's called Tiny Death Star. Did you ever have that app? Have you ever heard of that app?
No.
It was just like an 8-bit kind of game, and you just like made different levels of the Death Star, and it was just your Death Star. And they would play like a more jazzy version of that song. It was more slow and more calm. Anytime I think of that song, that's what I think of. It's amazing. I like the alien dudes who play the song. I like those guys. I think they're funny looking.
The Bith, I think is the name of their species.
I have no clue.
But like the Cantina, so many species that come back.
Yeah.
Like George just created like these crazy costumes that end up being major characters.
Yeah. I like the Cantina.
There's so much going on in that Cantina.
It's so weird. I think it's funny how they will allow all those different like creatures and aliens and stuff.
And they won't serve droids.
They won't serve droids.
We don't serve your kind here.
I think that's funny. Another bit of behind the scenes trivia that I don't know if you got it in your notes at all, but in in the cantina scene, there's this guy wearing this suit, and the suit was a leftover from Doctor Who. And so they just grabbed that probably out of just a bin. I mean, who cared about Doctor Who back in the 70s?
Yeah, it wasn't very popular.
Yeah. So like they used that costume and they used it in the cantina scene, and then later that costume became Bosk's costume. So Bosk wears that costume. It's not like the head or anything. It's just like the shirt, and like the white vest.
Nice.
So that's something that I know that I think is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kind of cool.
So just some story stuff, like once they're on the Death Star, when Ben leaves Luke and says the Force will be with you always, I think he knows what's about to happen. Like, he knows he's not seeing Luke again.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that just felt like a moment, like he knows what's coming.
Here's a fan theory that I want to bring to your attention.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard this one or not, but there's a theory that Ben has been dead. Like, Obi-Wan's dead. And
Like
has
he's
been
a Force ghost.
Yeah, has been for a long time, and that's why he disappeared at the end, like when Vader hits him. Like, he was a Force ghost the entire time.
Okay.
I like that theory. I think it's cool.
Do any of the other characters acknowledge he's there though? Like, would they be able to see him? As a Force ghost?
Yeah, because like I mean, other people can see Force ghosts, right?
Yeah, he just doesn't look like a Force ghost. Which
he doesn't.
Obviously, like, they hadn't figured out what a Force ghost was yet. But like when he comes back in the next two, he doesn't have the blue tint to him. But I mean, yeah, that's a
I don't know. Theory. I think it's a fun theory.
But
like,
I mean,
don't
Luke,
think it's very true.
Luke dies the same way if we're acknowledging the sequels.
Oh yeah, he does disappear.
He just disappears.
Yeah, he used the Force a bit too hard and just crapped out.
When Ben cuts him,
he
just dies the same way Ben did.
Yeah, I like his line when Vader just dude, he probably hit him so hard with that saber. He wound up and hit him so hard. But I like when he's like, if you strike me down, I'll become like more powerful than you ever will. I like that line. Yeah. It makes you think. Because like, what do you mean by that? And like, obviously he hits him and
he's one with the Force now.
And like he hits him and he disappears. So you're like, what's going on?
Kind of comes full circle in return too. Once Anakin is beside him, as Anakin, not as Darth Vader.
I like the How It Should Have Ended skit where he doesn't have any of his limbs and stuff.
Have you seen the cut of Return where it's not Hayden?
Mm-hmm. I have.
Okay, just making sure that
you the face actor, face body actor.
Yeah,
I can't remember what his name was, but yeah.
Han has such a wit and a charm about him, and I don't think Han would be half the character he is without Harrison Ford.
Oh, definitely.
Like, watching Harrison Ford's other movies, all of his characters have it.
Yeah.
Andy has that. His character in Blade Runner has that.
Yeah, Red Hulk has that.
Yeah, I mean, he even brought that to Thunderbolt Ross. Like, he has a charm.
Yeah, I definitely love Harrison Ford a lot.
Yeah.
And
he is a...
I remember when
he is a treasure.
When Solo was coming out, my mom didn't want to go watch it because it wasn't Harrison Ford.
I think that guy did a good job.
I think he kind of did too.
I like Solo. I know there's a lot of people who are kind of iffy.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who's kind of iffy.
I also thought Donald Glover did a really good job as a young
Lando.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Call myself a Star Wars fan. I can't remember.
We gotta focus back on this original movie. We're getting too off.
Well, it's such a huge world. It's kind of hard not to.
That's true.
But the trash compactor monster has a story, because everything in Star Wars has a story.
Everything has a story.
But it's called a Dianoga, and this specific one, her name is Omi, and her story. There's a book called From a Different Point of View. Which
Did she die on the Death Star? Oh, poor
which
Omi.
I think is from. It's just stories from a New Hope, but they're told from like random like there's a guy in the cantina. Like it's just random perspectives. But she was kidnapped from her swamp by the Empire and brought to the Death Star, and she
tries to drown the Joker.
Like
it's crazy.
She was force sensitive. Like, she became force sensitive in the trash compactor.
Oh my gosh!
And
I'm rolling my eyes so hard right now.
According to her species, like their beliefs, they think water is holy and it like cleanses you. So her like
So she was in holy water in the trash bin.
her like explanation for drowning Luke, she thought she was baptizing him. Like that's the story in the book. It's weird, but that's the story in the book, and I think the book is canon. I'm pretty sure it's canon.
I can just see the trash compactor monster like holding Luke and like shaking him and be like, "Join my religion."
Yeah, but when the Death Star exploded, like right before she died, her species believed in reincarnation. So like she was just thinking about what she would be in the next life, and
Rey Skywalker
got crazy and got blown up.
Oh man, we're so rude about the sequels.
Yeah, we are a little bit.
I think it's pretty crazy that we've gone this far in the podcast and we haven't mentioned literally the star of the movie, Luke Skywalker. We have.
We've talked about Luke.
Well, what do you think of Luke?
Okay, well, let me be honest.
What do you think? What do you think of that guy?
Until this rewatch, I didn't like him. He's kind of whiny. He's a little bit of a jerk. Like he's just kind of like a baby. And I don't know what it was about me. Maybe I was too little. I didn't understand what he was going through. But on this rewatch, and it had been 3 or 4 years, so I've grown up a lot since the last time I watched A New Hope. I went through high school, so things changed.
Yeah.
But I love him. Yeah. Like I kept waiting for the moment. Like I had the idea in my head that I was like, Luke Skywalker. Psh. And then I just kept waiting for that moment to be like, oh yeah, this is why I hate him. Never came. Yeah. It was just like, I love this guy.
I think the contrast between Luke and Anakin is like the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing this one meme, and it was like, Anakin at 23, Jedi Knight, married, honored member of the Jedi Alliance, like all that stuff, and it's Luke, it just says he's kissed his sister. I think that's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah,
but
like
he's just a silly little guy.
His hero's journey, I just appreciate it so much more.
Yeah.
Now, and I don't know what it was about him when I was littler, but I just didn't like him.
I always liked Luke a lot.
I've always just liked Han more, but I think that's just a Harrison Ford thing.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't like Mark Hamill. Like,
oh no, Mark Hamill's great.
The Joker's awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Luke Skywalker's awesome.
Yeah, he's really good as the Joker. So it's not like I don't like Mark Hamill.
Yeah, I like Luke a lot. I think he's a solid character, especially in this movie. Like I feel like in Empire, which is my favorite Star Wars movie, like he's obviously like in the middle of the story. Like it's 3-act structure, so like obviously he's down in the dumps. And, like, I like that kind of side to him, but, like, he's also being such a jerk to Yoda.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean,
which I
makes sense because, like,
you
gotta have a character arc.
And his friends are, like, in the hands of the Empire.
Yeah. So, like,
yeah.
It makes sense. But I think he's pretty solid in this original movie. His motivations are pretty clear, you know.
I definitely like him in Return. Like, he's made his arc. He's a Jedi. Like, he's there.
Yeah, I like him a lot. And, like, the scene where he blows up the Death Star. I like that scene. With the Force.
He takes down his aiming mechanism and just uses the Force.
Yeah, pretty iconic scene.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of more notable things that he does. I mean, he saves Leia. Pretty great. Well, you get the classic line, "Are you a bit short to be a stormtrooper?" Mm-hmm. Great line. Awesome. I like how he's so confused. Because he comes in there and he's like, "What's up?" And she's like, "What are you doing here, dude?" And he's like, "What? Oh yeah, like I'm the good guy." So he like takes off his helmet, and he's like, yeah, I'm here to rescue you. You know, like I'm here with Obi-Wan, so like you should come join us.
Vader's TIE Fighter.
I love Vader's TIE Fighter,
and like. I love that it looks different than the rest, and it looks different than the rest so that you can tell which one he's in, because the rest of them are the same. Like, if they were the same, you would cut into Vader's time, then cut back out, and there'd be like 10 TIE Fighters, and be like, which one's he in?
One? Yeah, he's in the one with the curved wings.
His TIE Fighter looks awesome.
I love the TIE Fighters. I like the TIE Fighters in general. I think they're some of my favorite spaceship designs.
I like the sounds.
Yeah.
Which... just like all the sounds in Star Wars, the fact that they were able to accomplish those sounds.
Yeah.
Like, some of them are just, like, things they did. Like, those aren't computer-generated. Like,
No,
some of them
like,
are
they're
just...
actual sounds. Like,
which
the
is
TIE
insane.
Fighters are, like, elephants and, like, tires squealing.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, and I can't remember how they made... What did they use to make the lightsaber sounds? It was like a hum of some sort of... like a commonplace item. Like, it was probably like a microwave or something. Like, it was a hum of something, and like... I can't remember. We're not very good at our information.
That's okay. But Han coming back to help in the last moment, and his classic line, the Yahoo that he gives.
Yeah, Yahoo! He's like Mario over here. I like I know
Yeehaw, not Yahoo. It's Yeehaw.
I can't remember
when he comes back. I think.
I know you probably haven't seen it, but like the Phineas and Ferb Star Wars.
I've seen it.
Yeah. I like his
Phineas
conversation with Isabella about like having friends and stuff, and like that's kind of what makes him go back, even though Phineas and Ferb Star Wars is not canon in the slightest.
It's not?
No.
I thought they were neighbors with Luke.
I'm sorry to break it to you.
You didn't see their machine in the background of A New Hope? You didn't see them flying through singing Tatooine Summer?
No.
Like, am I the only one that saw that?
No, it's not canon. Perry the Platypus is not canon to Star Wars.
Dang it!
Darth Schmerz is not canon.
You just ruined Star Wars.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Which is funny, because I like Phineas and Ferb more than you.
Yeah, but the Star Wars is awesome.
The Star Wars
episode. The Star Wars is iconic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like that moment with Han, and it's just one of those few moments where you see he's just a softie.
Yeah,
like he puts up this big mask.
Oh yeah,
he puts up this facade, but he's just a big softie.
Yeah,
and he really does support the rebels. Like,
yeah,
he thinks he tries to put on the cool guy act.
Yeah. Also, I like how he's just a guy. He's just a dude.
Yeah, he's just a smuggler who just ends up in this because Ben was like, that guy's got a ship. Like, it could have been any of them.
Yeah, I think it's funny because like you mentioned that he like doesn't believe in the Force and stuff like that, and like it makes sense because he's just a guy.
Yeah, he's just a regular guy. Like I'm imagining the Force is considered to be like one of the out there conspiracy theories, which makes sense. Normal people wouldn't believe that. Like, it's not a regularly practiced thing.
Yeah, and
most people have probably never seen it happen, so...
Even though Han was alive during the Clone Wars.
Yeah, but if he was from the Outer Rim, he may have never seen the Force.
That's true.
Or a Jedi.
Yeah.
He may have never seen the effects of the Clone Wars. Some of those outer planets never even got it.
Yeah. He might have seen Dooku every once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the majority of the galaxy doesn't know about the Empire.
Yeah.
Because it's just too big.
Yeah. That's true.
But it's estimated that 1,565,321 people died on the Death Star.
Oh my god.
Which seems about right. That's huge.
That's a lot of people.
But think about that many people on the first one. How many people died on the second one?
There had to be a lot less people in the second one.
But the second one was bigger. It was incomplete.
I thought they were the same size.
No, I thought it was bigger.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
I think it's bigger.
I thought it was just the exact same concept. Like they just.
Maybe I'm remembering the scene from The Force Awakens where they compare Star Killer to the Death Star. That may be what I'm thinking about. Because don't they do that? Like show how big the Death Star was and then
Star Killer base
level up.
Here's the Death Star.
To the whole planet.
Here's the second Death Star.
Here's the third Death Star.
Star Killer base.
Yeah. But yeah, now we'll get into some behind the scenes stuff. So it wasn't called A New Hope.
It was not.
It's just Star Wars. And most people that were around then just still call it Star Wars.
It's just Star Wars. Because
before Empire, it was a standalone movie. Like it was Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Luke's last name was originally Starkiller.
Which they reused that.
Yeah, they did reuse that.
For Starkiller.
He's about to become canon in Ahsoka Season 2.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Did they cast him?
The guy who plays him.
Sam Witwer?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Maul?
The guy who does Maul.
Yeah.
He's also going to be Starkiller. I don't know how
They cannot do that.
They can't make him canon.
No,
Like
they
this-
can't.
Like the
in
scene
the games, they
from the game where he stops the Star Destroyer with the
pulls it down.
Force,
He also
pulls it down.
He also, I think he kills Leia in the games.
Like,
he messes so much stuff.
They
up.
have to bring his power way down. to
Oh
make him
yeah,
canon.
there's no way.
Yeah.
If Vader can barely pull that one ship down in Obi-Wan, great scene though.
Oh, awesome
Amazing.
scene. Awesome scene.
There's no way that they can add
Yeah.
Starkiller.
But-
I think it'd be cool.
But yeah, they changed Luke's last name to Skywalker because Starkiller sounds evil.
Yeah.
And like it would have created this like idea about Luke, but he's supposed to be the uplifting character, so
Yeah.
they made it Skywalker, which sounds a lot more hopeful, I guess.
Yeah.
Heroic.
Yeah, definitely a heroic name. I like Anakin's
Yeah.
name better. Anakin's a better name.
Well, yeah. We already talked about Jabba being the human who was just a mob boss.
Yeah.
Tatooine was actually the Tunisian desert
yeah.
in North Africa, and I think Jaka, is that the name of the planet in Force Awakens? I think they went back there,
Yeah.
which just further proves that it's just
It's just
Tatooine.
Yeah.
With a different name.
All the buildings, most of the buildings that they used in those scenes are still out there.
Yeah.
So is the big skeleton thing, which I mean, obviously the sand moves a lot, so like it's probably buried and
Yeah.
gone forever. But
But
it's still out there too.
That'd be really cool to go see if you
Imagine
can get
an
out there.
archaeologist finding that in the future,
Yeah.
where like they don't know what Star Wars is.
Yeah.
They're like, what is this?
The holochess figures, I didn't really know this. I kind of assumed this, but never had really thought about it. They're stop motion.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that. Like they're
Really?
well, they're there for like all of 30 seconds. So like
Well, yeah,
it's
but,
not
like,
a big
they
part.
still
so-
got that. They still got that like weird jam
Yeah,
movement.
I just never like spent enough brain power on the holochess figures. Like
I
there's
mean, I guess that makes sense.
But yeah, like they were all stop motion, and they had to capture all of those moves, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
The swing with Luke and Leia really happened. They were about 30 feet
That would
from
be
the
terrifying.
studio floor. Carrie Fisher talked about how it was really fun.
Nice.
Like she talked in an interview that she had fun doing it.
Nice. That's pretty funny.
Lucas was just inspired to make Star Wars by Flash Gordon,
Makes
and
sense.
he had seen a lot of World War II fights or films specifically about like dog fights.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what a dog fight is, it's aerial fights with planes.
Yeah.
And he wondered like what would a dogfight look like in space, and that's like kind of where like there's a lot of those scenes, especially in the prequels. The battle at the beginning of Revenge is awesome.
Yeah, I think
That
can't wait to talk about Revenge.
that level in the Lego Star Wars, so much fun,
Nice.
so much fun. Miniature sets of the exterior of the Death Star were created. So like those pilot X-wing POV shots are just like a camera flying over a miniature, and it was about the size of maybe like 2 kitchen tables put together.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
they
cool.
just flew those over and had like small guns that actually turned and then just had a prop explosion, so it looked like it got shot down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So the Millennium Falcon was originally like the mock of the Falcon looked like the blockade runner from the beginning of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
which was saved and used to make that ship, but they changed it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was really funny. The demand for the toys
Was nuts.
was so high. They sold boxes with pieces of paper that you could ship to the company, and once they caught up to demand, they would ship you a toy. You know how mad I would be on Christmas morning
if you
I
open
started
some
opening
Star Wars
up,
toys,
and like I see the top and it's like Star Wars, and then I tear off a big strip to reveal that it's just like
Paper.
a certificate
Yeah.
that I can send in the mail.
Man, I'd be
and
so
which would
mad.
most likely be like 6 months.
Yeah.
Since the demand was so high.
Yeah, I've had blah, blah, blah. I have heard stories about like people talking about it like when it happened, and like they were like, dude, like this was the most disappointing thing I've ever had. I remember hearing that like Star Wars masks were like really in demand too.
Mhm.
So like a Darth
the
Vader mask,
toys
like a Chewie mask.
absolutely blew up, and they're still
yeah.
very prominent today.
Go to any antique mall.
I'm looking at a bunch of action figures on your shelf that are. Is it the Bad Batch?
I do have the Bad Batch.
Nice.
I'm missing Echo and Crosshair
Ooh,
and Omega, but
I mean,
I just like the original gang.
but original concepts for Luke was for him to be from a planet of little people, but that was eventually scrapped, and it became Willow because that's a Lucasfilm project. But yeah, that idea came back and became Willow. Have you ever
That's pretty
seen
cool.
Willow?
I've not seen Willow actually.
It's a good movie.
Nice.
I liked it. But Greedo, do you know this? That he's in Phantom Menace?
Yeah,
He's the kid that laughs at Annie for making
yeah. There's a deleted
the
scene where
pod racer where he's like, hey, hey, hey.
yeah, I think there's a deleted scene where they like Anakin and Guido get in a fight. I think that's a really funny.
Yeah.
And I think like Guido's mom was like is also in this scene. She's like, you gotta stop getting in fights with people.
Yeah. So, this is just another thing where the lore is so huge that everything has been explained. Leia, when she first meets Tarkin, has kind of a British accent, and what really happened is Carrie Fisher was just starstruck because Peter Cushing was such a huge actor
Yeah.
that she got out of character. But the in-world explanation is that Leia's mocking Tarkin
Nice.
because he has the British accent.
Yeah.
That she was marking him.
I like Tarkin.
And then Chewie not getting a medal at the end of the movie
Such a shame,
is
man.
because Wookiees don't care about material things.
I mean, it makes sense.
That
but, like,
he just doesn't care. Like he
I
doesn't want one.
I can't remember what skit it is or like where it came from, but they broke a medal. They broke the medal for Chewie. They just didn't give him one.
So when A New Hope was re-released in 1981, the name was officially changed to Episode 4, A New Hope. So at that time, Lucas already had an idea turning in his head for
Yeah.
one through 3.
Yeah.
Like when the first 3 came out, like they had already. I didn't know that. I thought they were changed when he released the prequels. I did not know that they were 4
Yeah.
through 6 like already, which is crazy.
That is pretty crazy. Have you seen the clip of Mark Hamill? I think this was after A New Hope released, and it was before Empire and Return of the Jedi. And he's like, yeah, I talked to Lucas about like what's next and stuff. And he talked about movies about Darth Vader and Obi-Wan before, and like he unofficially revealed that was gonna be a thing.
Oh wow!
And I bet that didn't go over very well.
No, probably not.
I can't remember if he was like, yeah, I talked to him about this and like it's gonna be a thing, or like he was just like he was kind of thinking of this concept of what would happen. Which I think is cool.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that George Lucas was like already thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, this was so early
Yeah.
on.
I mean, this started with one movie, and it's at 48 years right now, and it doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
No, it's
So
here to stay.
It's I would say it's thriving. It's on a it's on a
teetering a bit.
It's kind of on a downturn, but Andor's good.
I liked Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka had some really cool moments.
Yeah.
I'm iffy on the Mandalorian movie because it kind of got worse as more seasons came out.
Yeah,
But
season 1 and 2,
yeah,
pretty solid. Book of Boba Fett was trash.
yeah.
I don't think that's pretty controversial to say that. but-
I'll probably go to the theaters and watch Mandalorian grow. I mean, it's Star Wars.
It's Star Wars.
Okay, so now some box office stuff about Star Wars. It had an 8.6 on IMDb.
Pretty high.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It had a 94 from the critics and 96 from the fans on Rotten Tomatoes.
Makes sense.
And then the information I found was a budget of $11 million and a return of $775,398,000.
That's a lot of money.
Which is 70 times the budget of the movie, so did pretty well.
I think it did pretty well.
With inflation, that's a budget of $58.5 million.
That's a lot of money.
And wait for it, a return of $4.12 billion.
That's a lot more money than that.
Which ironically is pretty close to what Lucas got for Lucasfilm from Disney. He sold it for $4.05 billion.
Very nice.
So yeah,
that's pretty cool. Definitely a lot of money for that movie.
Which, I mean, makes sense, and that's why it's what it's become today, because it exploded.
I think it deserves it.
Yeah, I think it deserves it too. It did pretty well.
It did.
Okay, so I just wanted...
I see this in your notes. I'm scared.
I just wanted to end with, or talk to you about the mistitled theory. I think that Lucas named them what they are, and the names are the names. Like, I don't think they should be changed, but I do. I don't support this theory, but I think...
You don't support it? Then why is it in your notes?
Because I wanted to bring it up and get your thoughts. But I do like the explanations. Like, Lucas made the movies. They're his. The names are his.
Yeah.
But I do like the explanations. So, episode 1, which is The Phantom Menace, should really be Rise of Skywalker.
Okay.
Because Anakin, the Skywalker, comes out of Tatooine and starts
rises up.
He rises up to Coruscant.
Yeah, he rises up just like Decepticons. It's great.
To become the Jedi that he is. Episode 2, which is Attack of the Clones, should be Revenge of the Sith. Because Dooku and Grievous rise to power and come back as the Sith. Like, the Sith show up again.
Yeah.
Episode 3, which is Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith?
Fifth. The Revenge of the Sith should be Attack of the Clones. Because the clones attacked the Jedi.
Yeah, Attack of the Clones.
Or Order 66.
Okay.
Episode 4, which is A New Hope, should be Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Because Obi-Wan returns and begins to train Luke. Like, the Jedi have been gone for a while. Episode 5 which is The Empire Strikes Back, should be The Force Awakens. Because Yoda trains Luke and awakens the Force within him. Like, the Force has been dead, in quotations, for a while, and it's come back.
Even though Ahsoka's been around, but that's...
Well, yeah. But Episode 6, which is Return of the Jedi, should be The Last Jedi. Because Luke kills Vader... or doesn't kill Vader. Vader dies. Vader kills the Empire.
Yeah.
The Emperor. And Luke becomes the Last Jedi. Like, he...
In quotes.
Yeah, in quotes. Episode 7, which is The Force Awakens, should be The Empire Strikes Back. Because the Empire Strikes Back in the form of the First Order.
Yeah.
8, which is The Last Jedi, should be A New Hope, because Luke trains Rey, providing the Resistance with A New Hope.
Okay.
And 9 should be The Phantom Menace.
Because somehow...
It is Rise of Skywalker, but it should be The Phantom Menace.
Because somehow... Palpatine returned.
Palpatine returned.
Yeah.
And he orchestrated the First Order, making him the Phantom Menace. So again, I don't like these... The names are what they are, and I like the names as they are, but I like this theory. Like, I like the explanations. I think it's a funny topic to toss around. Like, I do not think they should be changed.
Oh, no, not at all.
Like, there's absolutely no reason to change them.
I
just like this theory.
Yeah, it is kind of funny how you can switch the names around in a way that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, they make sense.
Yeah.
In the first place.
Yeah.
But, like, you can switch them around and it makes sense in another context.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah. But yeah, so any last thoughts on Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope?
I feel like I should have more thoughts about it, but I don't know, man. I feel like my more thoughts should come in other
Yeah,
episodes.
I
for
have
other
more
movies.
things to talk about Star
Yeah.
Wars that I want to say, but because Star Wars is so huge, I can't
Yeah.
say them without like referencing 18 things.
Yeah,
so
we've
I'm just
already
gonna-
referenced so
yeah,
much.
Like I
So,
can't talk about Star Wars without talking about like the most obscure things. So
Yeah.
I'm too far into Star Wars that I can't do that.
yeah, we should have made this podcast in the 70s when it first came out.
Yeah, because podcasts were a thing.
Yeah, because podcasts were a thing. I mean, radio shows. Kind of
Yeah, the phone that I'm recording this on was definitely a thing in the
Oh
70s.
yeah, definitely. But I mean, I think it's a great movie. I think it's a pretty great jumping off point.
Oh yeah, it's a great start.
For the franchise, I guess I should say.
I would say to someone who is watching, someone like a kid who has never seen Star Wars, I would start with this one.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean that.
I
think that's how it should be.
I
when
like the
anyone's watching
prequels.
Star Wars.
I have a soft spot for the prequels, but
Yeah.
I think you should watch them as they came out.
Yeah, I do have some thoughts about the topic of release order or chronological order, because like I've heard some people talk about it and how it was not way cooler, but like so different than like watching it in release order. Because like if you're watching Star Wars for the first time, you obviously don't know what's going on. So like watching it Phantom Menace first and onward, like it's more surprising and
I would say
and
it's
different.
I would say watching New Hope, like watching the original, it's more of a shock.
I mean, yeah,
Because if you watch the prequels, you're gonna know the big plot twist.
I guess
in
yeah,
Star
that's
Wars,
true.
Because Anakin has his last name, so
That's
like
true.
you're gonna know.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're watching it, you should watch it release order. So
Yeah,
4, 5,
at
6,
least the
1, 2,
first,
3.
at least the first time.
yeah,
And there's a bunch of different kinds of orders out there. I mean, David Cornsweet had that really weird one. What was his? Like his was 1, 2. His was.
oh, I do remember him talking about
His
this.
was like 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah,
So that you get the twist, and then you watch Darth Vader's origin story,
and
then you see how it all finishes.
yeah,
Like you figure out Vader is Luke's dad, and then you watch his origin, and then the ending.
yeah. That is definitely an interesting.
And I need to sit down and watch it like that because he is.
We already know what happened.
Yeah, but
though.
I want to. But like his suggestion was, don't do that the first time.
Yeah,
Watch that after you've seen it because he's a big Star Wars fan. So I'm
Yeah.
curious to see like why he
yeah,
likes it that way. But yeah.
yeah. I don't really have any more thoughts about it other than like just talking about Star Wars in general. So,
Yeah.
do you have any extra thoughts?
No, I don't have any thoughts. Just wanted to go ahead and tease the next episode. It's gonna be big.
Yeah,
Seth, I think you're gonna need a bigger podcast.
probably.
Probably.
You
You might just need a bigger podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Because we've chummed the waters. And it's getting dangerous out there.
Yeah.
It's like God created the devil.
Grab your swimsuits.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
We'll see you on the next one if you haven't already figured out what it is. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bye, guys. Remember, we can learn a lot ethically from Batman.
Yeah, we can.